welcome
to another episode
of Driving to the Res
with Inelia
and Larry. Yay! Hi everybody. This week we were thinking about talking about.
What we're talking about is one of the most exciting things ever.
I mean, and unique opportunity as well.
Yeah, it is a pretty unique opportunity.
On the planet, not just like in life and everything, but quite unique. We haven't seen anything like this done before. At least I haven't. I'm sure somebody's doing it somewhere, but...
Maybe.
And it's to do with books and writing, and in particular...
Walk with me now, and books and writing.
Yes, walk with me now. And
community. Learning together. Experiencing together. What we're going to be experiencing together is a reading and editing of the first draft of the Earth Files.
Yeah, because as you know, we have a book club at Walk With Me Now.
Right, we just finished a book. Yeah,
we just finished The Psychic Assassin. And basically it's a book.
P.S.
Already interesting. P.S.
P.S. If you're interested in listening to the book club and what it's like, the recordings are available
at Walk With Me Now. Yes, but anyways, the thing is, it's already different. The book club is already different because as the author, and I'm there to answer people's questions and to expand on information that's been given in the books. So that's already fabulous and fantastic, and all of this was generated and inspired and also began by the people who are at Walk With Me Now.
Yeah, they brought it up as an idea.
Yeah, the members. It's a co-creation. Yeah, let's do this. And now they've put in a new twist to it, and I thought it was a fabulous twist to it. I am presently writing the second book on the Return series. It's called The Earth Files. And the idea that somebody brought up was to have the first draft of the book covered week to week.
Chapter by chapter.
Chapter by chapter of the first draft. This is a unique once in a lifetime type deal. Because that book's never going to be the first draft again, right? So it's true. By the author, me, and it's been coming together for a few days now. You know, ideas jumping back and forth and things, and I think we've settled down on I'm going to post the first draft of the first chapter, which is already posted, by the way, in Walk With Me Now. People are going to read it, and then I'm going to do a reading during our meeting call, and then we're going to discuss it. So of the first draft of the first chapter, second chapter, and on until we finish the book.
Cool.
Very exciting stuff. Very exciting. And the whole process of writing, and presently this moment in time, the energies and things are coming through. One of the reasons why I haven't been able to get back to the book and finishing it, it's not finished. Obviously, this book club is going to force me to finish the book.
Yeah.
Which is really nice, it's really nice.
A little bit of a
push. Yeah, right. Yeah. But one of the interesting things is an energy of withdrawal that we're feeling at the moment on the planet. Tomorrow we're having a live call and second live for the Walk With Me Now people, and we're going to discuss it more at length, but for you this will be in the past, so the recording will be up on the forum. But basically Larry and I have been feeling and sensing and experiencing as a very strong withdrawal into ourselves individually with regards to reality, the world, and everything else. And I think that this energy and this feeling is happening to a lot of people out there. And how does it affect the book? One of the, like I mentioned in the last couple of weeks episodes of our podcast, One of the part of the advice that I received from my higher self, Gaia, the human collective, was to let everything crumble. Don't try and fix it. Just
let it be.
Just let it be. Hands off. Really hands off. And that caused me personally to withdraw into myself. I've been kind of channeling my energies into creating things in Second Life. I'm learning how to do 3D modeling, like I mentioned before, and clothes and things.
Being a student,
learning new things, learning really, really hard programming stuff. But that keeps my brain busy, because I have a very active brain and mind, I should say, and creativity. But also, if I stop learning or doing my classes, I'm learning stuff, so I'm going to classes. If I stop or do those things, my mind immediately expands and goes into the world and starts doing stuff, right? Which is the opposite of crumbles. Exactly, it's the opposite of crumbling. And the writing part of it, when I thought, this will be a great opportunity for me to go and finish these books, because I have more than one book to finish. And it was because I was expanding into that energy and those individuals, the characters and the information, and then it was all about what's going on the planet, and it didn't work out too good, because it was not exactly hands off. But I feel that this book club push to finish the return book, I think that it's different. And it's a kind of energy of, okay, we're going to go hands-on, but in a different way. And I thought I would mention it publicly, because it's an amazing opportunity for you to experience also that creative journey of writing a book and getting the first draft and hearing it from the author and then expanding on it, I think it'll be an amazing opportunity for you to, in a way, energetically become part of this book. Exactly. So that's how I see it too. Get over to your tribe at walkwithmenow.com and, join the conversation. Join the conversation. Join in the book club. Listen to the book. Be a process of the book coming to be. And that, hold that space, essentially. That space of your community, of your people doing the things that you really actually want to do together. Yeah, I think it's a nice container to finish the book in. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. It's a container that doesn't need to crumble. No, exactly. But also, the Earth Files is all about people. It's all about community. It's all about being a human being, and what does it mean, and where did we come from? Yeah, human origins. Our origins as souls, our origins as people, humans. Expansion on what's the broader reality of the other beings in the universe, right? Mm-hmm. And what was their impact, and how did they function, and what did they do, and why are they involved with humans? And yes. Why don't you see them if you haven't? Right, and why are so many other species out there, the ET species? Why are they humanoid? Yeah, why are they humanoid? Why do they have a head, 2 arms? And why is our memory so bad? Why can't we remember so much stuff? Right. All these things exploring in the return. Well, the first return book, I gotta say, it's my favorite of all of your books, honestly. So, the second return, it's like at the end of the return, it was the best cliffhanger ever. Because by the time we'd read the book and got to the end of the return, it felt satisfied. Like, this is a good place to pause. Yes. Like fully saturated. Uh-huh. And at the same time, oh my God, I can't wait to find out what comes next. But I'm fully satisfied at the same time. I've never had that happen at the end of a book before. That's brilliant. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I wanted to share something else too. And that's one of the skills that us as people, and also something that is being explored in the Earth Files, is our capacity as human beings to remember the future. And I wanted to look into that a little bit more because it seems to be something that as a human collective we are tapping into again. The individuals who are listening to this podcast, you, talking about you, are awake, aware. You're not functioning from a place of fear, but from a place of creativity and community, curiosity, wonderment, right? Openness, yeah. And that expansion, that expanded awareness, the thing when it allows for the skills that are natural to us to be reestablished in all of us. And I wanted to talk about that feeling of remembering the future, because I've noticed the past week that spontaneously throughout the day, for me, I've been remembering the future for that day and maybe a little bit further, right? And maybe a few months in advance or a few weeks, maybe a year or two. And it's happening so often that I know that this is one of those skills that the aware high frequency human collective members are regaining. And it's very specific stuff. It's not like wishy-washy or wanting or choosing one, but it's very specific. Yes, we do have choices, and yes, our futures are infinite possibilities, but when we feel and we sense that remembrance, it's because there's that skill's coming back for a reason for us, right? It's coming back. And I know spontaneously also, several people have come to me asking me about that, just spontaneously asking me, hey, about this skill, how do I develop it, right? And one thing that you can do, and it's very easy to do, it's an exercise you can start right now. When you wake up in the morning, or even during the day, even now as you're listening to this, remember your next meal. So when I say to people in the morning, okay, remember your lunch, or you remember your dinner for today. And then you'll just go into it and say, okay, I remember what I had for dinner tonight, right? Or what I will have for dinner tonight, I remember it. And then you feel the flavor of it in your mouth. And you go, oh yeah, it was tacos. I'm going to have tacos tonight.
It's not tacos,
interesting.
It's spaghetti. It's ridiculous.
So, yeah, it's spaghetti for us, but yeah. And then what do? You make sure that you have the tacos or you have your spaghetti so that it validates your remembrance. And that's different to, I wonder what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Oh, I think I'll make tacos, right? It's different to that because you actually didn't have an idea of what you were going to be making for dinner, but when you remember, you had that intent, I'm going to remember the future, and then you tasted the tacos in your mouth. That's how memories come in. They're experiential.
It reminds me of remote viewing.
How does it remind you of remote viewing?
Because basically you're remembering a time space that is not now.
Oh, remote viewing into the past or the future?
Yeah.
Okay.
The process of remote viewing, future remembering, just feels similar to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very similar. So, again, one of the topics that are covered in the book, and it was covered in the first book too, but I don't think people quite grasped it. But anyways, it will be explored some more, and I thought it would be interesting. This is a type of discussion and conversations that we're going to be having around the first draft of the Earth Files in the Return series. So, yeah, as a writer, I think that for me personally, it's a brand new experience because writing is a lonely business.
And getting all of the typos edited properly is a challenging business. Also, this will kind of take care of some of that because we'll have quite a few eyes looking at the same thing.
Right.
And my experience with proofreading Inelia's writing is I get put into an altered state and I just completely miss it, even though I'm trying to be very, very careful and just look at the words and the spelling and the order and whatnot. Pretty soon it just goes into auto mode.
Yeah.
And the words go in, and the story becomes so engrossing, they become so engaged that it doesn't matter how it's written. It just goes in.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Interesting. So, there'll be a unique opportunity to join in that process. I mean, if you're sitting on the fence and you want to join the tribe but can't think of a good reason, well, here's a very excellent reason. You're supporting and being supported simultaneously.
And if you're a new listener and you go, whoa, this person writes books, go to ineliabenz.com, and in the store you'll find all of my books right there.
Yeah.
So.
That's the nicest place to buy them. Of course, you can find them at Amazon or Lulu or anywhere. But.
Right, lulu.com, you can get them there. Amazon, yeah. All the main stores online will have my book. My books.
Books. Tell me your names of your books.
Well.
First one was?
Well, the ones that I published, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one, the novels, I would say The 13th Mage is the first novel.
The 13th Mage is a bit of about...
You don't remember?
Well, I remember. I just want to hear what you say.
Oh, I want to hear what you say.
13th Mage is a love story.
Yes. All of my books are love stories.
That is true.
It is true.
That is true.
Love between people, man. It's like... It's all about people. We're all about people. All of my books have love stories in them. Yeah.
Obviously, it's also a bit about magic.
And about
alternate, about
choice.
Choices, and it's
free
about
will, and
free will, and it's about
making a choice between, light and dark. That's the main premise of the book.
I guess I don't really want to say too much stuff about the insides of it because it's the story to experience it. While there is a love story in it, if you're not interested in love stories, like that doesn't turn you like, oh man, I gotta go read it. Believe me, you want to read it. There's more than a little kissy in there.
Yeah, way more. Yeah.
Okay, 13th Mage. Then we have
Interview with an Alien. Yes.
That was my favorite book until The Return.
Right. It's a very good book.
Yeah, that one's interesting. That one's really interesting. An Interview with an Alien. Yes. And it's not very long, but it's very
compact. Yeah,
it's
very compact.
It's like you read that book and then the alien part of reality goes, it unwinds in you. Because you already have these memories. It's just they've been coiled.
Right.
So it kind of like releases the spring. So if you haven't read that one, give it a read.
And then we have Interview with an Angel.
Oh my god, that one was the toughest one. That one, gosh. Yeah, when you read the Interview with an Angel, you experience what it is to meet and be with and interact with an angel, because they come to you.
Yes, they do.
And you will start crying.
Yes,
you'll start feeling emotions at a level that you hadn't
gosh.
imagined that they can be felt at.
Yeah.
Because an angel's emotional body is 100 times bigger than yours. Or maybe 1,000, I don't know.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And then we had Interview with a Psychic Assassin.
Yeah, Interview with a Psychic Assassin. And we just finished the book club on that one.
Yes.
That one has a lot more in it than
Psychic Assassins.
Yeah, there's a love story in there too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a love story for sure.
Yes, totally.
And it has a happy ending.
It does have a happy ending.
And there are psychic assassins.
Yeah.
Light ones, dark ones, all kinds of ones.
Based on real life people.
Real life people. And, well, let's just say when you get halfway done with the book, you think it's over, but it's not. There's a whole another half.
Yes.
It's kind of like a TARDIS.
Bigger on the inside.
Way bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside.
And then we had The Return. Tell me about The Return, honey.
Well, imagine, if you can, the queen of the universe. Not just the universe, all the universes, is reincarnated on the planet as a human, and she knows who she is. But, well, I'm not going to say nobody else knows who she is, because the minute they meet her, they can't help it.
Right.
If they're the right lineage.
Yes.
And what do you think? How old do you say? 4-year-old?
Yes.
What kind of things do you think a 4-year-old is going to do when she's the queen of all the known universes, but her human family doesn't know?
Yes.
Oh my God, it was so hilarious.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
In the Earth files, she's a bit older. I'll just give you that much.
Teenager, right? In school.
She's a little bit older. And she's no longer on Earth. That's another little clue.
Yeah.
Right?
No longer on Earth.
That's what I'm going to say about it.
Yes. But totally awesome book.
Yeah.
So exploring it being written, and joining in the process of editing it and expanding it. So when you read through it and you talk about it, by your your questions, your insights, your desire to understand or expand on maybe the topic that's in that chapter, you make that chapter able to be understood by a lot more people. Because Inelia writes, and she's got a very dense ability. A dense meaning very packed. One sentence is like 50 paragraphs. And if you comprehend it in that sentence, it's awesome. But if you can't get it, having another sentence or two with it, nothing wrong with that. But she needs to know that you need that other sentence, because it's like a case of not knowing what you don't know.
Yep, I don't know what individuals don't know. And I always think that people know everything that I know, and then I get surprised when they say, well, that's new to me.
I had no idea about that. It's like, really?
Really?
You didn't know that? Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that some. So your involvement in the process makes for a much more
richer,
digestible, richer, broader experience of, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have a new bridge.
I think it makes for richer draft 2.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you've been invited. You know where your tribe lives.
Walk with me now.
At walkwithmenow.com. So I expect to see you there. And don't forget, you can find my books at ineliabenz.com.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're going to get some training on my method of processing and other informational stuff, go to ibenzacademy.com.
I thought iBenz Academy was to teach you how to teach.
That will be included.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Gotcha. See
you soon.
Are you done talking?
Yep. You?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I have anything else.
All right.
Oh, wait.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
P.S. Tell me about PB.
PB?
How's she doing?
Princess Beauty.
Yes.
It's a little terror. It's a loving little terror. She's a fluffy ball of love and terror.
She's the boss of everyone.
She's the boss of everybody.
She sleeps on our bed.
I know. I said I would never have...
She pushes me out of the way.
Yeah, I said I would never have a dog in my bed, but yeah, she sleeps there.
Not only do we have a dog in our bed, we have a ramp for our dog to get into our
in
bed.
And out of the bed. I know.
All of the other dogs look at us like, what's
going on
happening?
here?
Are you guys insane? Do you realize you're creating a monster? Because she's the boss of Lucy.
Yes.
She's the boss of Romeo
and Missy.
And even Missy, who's the grandmother.
Extra alpha.
And she hates puppies, honestly.
Oh, she does, yeah.
If we let the PB out,
She put over there, yeah.
She goes and lays down right next to Missy.
Yeah.
And Missy goes, grumble, grumble, okay, Here you go. And every now and then Missy says, okay, you can have the bed.
Yes.
I'll leave it for you. And then she goes off to the garden.
She does, yeah.
So PB's doing a pretty good job of being a puppy. I must say, I think that she's done this before.
Yes, definitely. She's a very ancient doggy elemental. She knows exactly what being a puppy dog is all about. And I think that I'm pretty sure that dogs that manage to figure it out are the small breeds.
Because they get to go everywhere.
They get everything that a dog could possibly want. They're on your lap all the time.
Yes.
They don't get told off half the time. They get to sleep with you.
Yes.
Yeah. And for dog owners and people in the know-how out there who know what a bad idea it is to let your dog sleep with you,
I agree.
don't worry about it, because we're still bosses on the bed. She doesn't push us around. Well, actually, she pushes Larry around.
Yeah, but
she doesn't push
me.
Yeah, I'm the boss. She doesn't push me around at all.
She bites me. She pushes me around.
She does, yeah.
But I'm still bigger than her.
Yeah.
But she does bite harder.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
Not until then she stops. She knows better.
Yeah, she knows better.
But she thinks I like it because Lucy likes it.
Yeah.
I don't know how Lucy can put up with it.
I know. She bites Lucy's face and her lips.
Her lips and her ears, her toes.
Her toes.
So hard. I can see the skin pulling away.
Really hard.
And Lucy just looks at her like, didn't even notice. Oh well.
Yeah. But she has to learn that humans are delicate, so yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Yes.
Well, with that, P.S.,
Yeah,
it's
good
lovely spending time with you guys, and we're gonna see you next time. Bye.
Oh, wait. One more PS.
Oh my God, another P.S.
Yes.
Okay.
Our editor.
Our sound editor Jason had a baby. Well, his wife had a baby.
Well, he contributed to the process.
Yes. They're a gorgeous couple, and he has a beautiful baby boy called Titan Maximus.
So.
And he's gorgeous. He's a tiny little baby. I love little babies. So congratulations, Jason, and thank you for all your work.
Okay. PPS over.
PS over. Last one. PSS.
PPS.
PPS. Yeah. Postscript.
Oh wait, PPPS. Look.
All right. Chickens and baby chickens.
You got your baby chicken. She's still alive.
We're just here at the Shaman Shack now. We were driving to the rest via the Shaman Shack.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.